I believe I'm being told until Doobstacks touches my chest. Never mind, here we go.
Blackhand in that central layer. They're going to be in the orange. Nouns Esports on the left-hand side of your screen. Adesu on the Dragonite. They showed us the Dragonite V Pokemon card, of course, and that's going to carry them to victory through Nouns Esports.
Here we go. Fight over this top Audino. Curio stacking it up here with the Trevenant in the bottom path, looking to secure this Audino, and they're going for the classic 1-1-3 North American meta here in that bottom path.
Elo is getting all over Gatlu, and they get a KO to Curios. That huge. Already level 4. They need to hit level 5 for the Trevenant. That's a great place to start.
Here we go. Geese looking to secure and probably give some experience over here to Redmaw. As soon as that becomes Zarina, that's going to be a big problem for Blackhand.
Geese just leashing that Apom closer for Redmaw so they can get that easily as that peel down. They're going to try and chip into this core fish and, you know, hit level 4 for themselves.
Some strategic dancing from Redmaw right here, just making sure they can get as much health as possible and look as cool as possible.
Big time rotate here. Blackhand's Blissey babysitting downstairs. And of course that slash as all the other 4 players for Blackhand are going to try and jump all over these bees, and they are absolutely eviscerated. Overlord getting chunked pretty hard though.
Down goes the Zarina. Geese trying to defend 4 members of Blackhand right now on the siege. Points raining in. Big fight there from Blackhand. However, in the bottom path, it looks like Nouns was able to pick up a big KO.
Yeah, kind of a big counter punch by Nouns. They rotate downstairs, get a KO on Slash, and get some points into their own.
And now we can see the Dragonair from Nouns actually heading into the central area of Blackhand, trying to take something away from the Cinderace here, but Blissey looks like they are pushing it out a little bit. Yeah, Slash is saying, get out of here. Come on, Adesu, we know what you're up to.
Adesu just going to keep clawing at some experience, trying to get to that level 8 before that Dreadnought. As you take a look at Geese having to babysit Overlord in the top path.
Here we go. Ooh, the sword. Overlord coming on in. I didn't even notice we had the Lord of the Sword. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
I mean, that Doublade is going to try and do some work, but Geese ain't about that action as they're a Scald Bro, and they're ready to throw some hot water all over and temper that steel.
Gatlu heading into the central area here, looking to evolve possibly, but they need to give some experience to Adesu as well. It's very close, but I think that Dragonite might be a little more important than an Aegislash here coming up at Dreadnought.
Couple experience shares on Blackhand's side. They're going to be getting experience, you know, truck and trailer with the rest of their squad. Not a bad look.
Here we go. 10 seconds now until these bees. Bruv just throwing a little egg saying, hey, we're here. We're ready to fight. Jungle Book looking to take a 3rd rotation here in the central area. Get that level 9 possibly before Dreadnought, which could be huge on Cinderace.
Yeah, we'll unlock that big time Unite. Oh, big engage by Gatlu. They get in there and they get a good crop of that as Curios is trying to push them around. They got a curse going. They're going to chase down Gatlu a little bit. They're on the backside. Can they push them back off the point? They catch Bruv, but Bruv has too much HP. They just got to get out.
Here we go, moving down for our fight right here. We do not yet have a Unite move, and we do not yet have a Dragonite. Nouns Esports just evolving right here. Jungle Book not quite at 9, but so very, very close. This fight could go either way. If it ticks over to level 9, we can see a massive Cinderace Unite move coming out here. Adesu looks like they are going down. Swords cutting them up.
Yeah, they're trying to find that Adesu, and they do. They're pushing forward. Slash is so low, but the Dragonite is down. Blackhand's got a good opportunity here as the Doublade gets a KO back the other way on Slash. They're moving forward. Dreadnought still at about 60 HP. Elo solo, just a chip shot, a sneeze, a booker out of the slow bro takes care of them as Curios comes through and they get KO'd by the Zarina Redmar. Are you kidding me?
Overlord with the steal!
Just clutching it out. Sword coming through. KO'd for that effort, but keeping Blackhand in this one.
Nouns cleaning up that beach. Overlord with the amazing steal right there. Not able to secure it for Nouns, but they were able to secure a big team fight win there and take this Rotom.
Adesu just went upstairs, takes the Rotom, forces Blackhand to take care of it real quick so they can go to other places on the map.
Oh, look at that Cinderace. Look how fast it goes down. Jeez. Here we go.
Chucking a lot of damage in there. Redmaw just hanging out. 40 points in pocket with Adesu. They're going to see if they can make a move. Curios gets a push, but Gatlu's there as well. Quick little stop does some damage. Curios has to back off. Can they get back into the bees? But it's the sword that comes in. They're half HP. Hyper Beam comes through. They're so low. Chip shot and a KO by the Dragonite on Trevenant. And now they're moving forward. Forced out the Trevenant Unite.
Here we go. Big siege in this top path. We are looking to have the perfect score almost right here. Here comes the 1. Let's go, bruv.
A perfect 39 overcap in that tier 1 goal zone. Exactly the type of push Nouns Esports was looking for.
And here we go. Overlord heading towards the central area, just looking for as much experience as possible. Obviously, that Cinderace, that sword, you want them to be as high of a level as you can get.
just all of Black Hand getting their experience where they can. Nouns Esports moving all around the map as well. Not too many yellow pips, as you like to call them, across the map to take.
Everyone is playing Pac-Man right now, looking for some yellow dots to eat so that they can get ready for these next big fights. But here comes a sword out of the tall grass.
Gatlu being relentless. Geese helping out as well. Another Scald is going to help get this thing locked up, but Gatlu's absolutely relentless. They're sticking on top of Curios like glue.
Whoa.
Gatlu getting it done. Elmers.
Looking beautiful. Ooh, Gatlu, sneaky little Aegis slash up here. Looking for a score. Jungle Book says no way. Ooh, you better run, buddy, because I don't know if you can make it home.
Yeah, it's still getting out with about 2/3 HP. Gatlu not stressing it too much. Black Hand already ready for this next Dreadnought.
Here we go. Black Hand down at this bottom path. We have Hoopa bringing our teams down. Black Hand looking to have a better showing than last Dreadnought.
Good stun on Keys. They're going to see if they can convert and push forward. They're trying to find Blissey. Huge Blissey sits to the back line. They're going to try and catch them. JBL's kicked up. JB1 is caught out, and they're trying to do some damage here. Dragonite gets a KO on Aegis Slash. Overlord's already down. They can't clutch this one out. KO streaking 2 for a day, so they're pushing far forward, and they're looking good. Curios catches the reset, and they're looking good, but the Hoopa, do they even want to come back through? That's a big question. Nouns Esports is here. Gatlu's trying to get it done. Geese sorts it up, but of course it's a Desu getting the credit.
A Desu just brutal on this Dragonite all day. After taking down Cinderace, after taking down Aegis Slash, they were clear to take down that Dreadnought. Nouns really cleaning up here in these fights, and now getting that Dreadnought.
Overlord with a big time engage, and they catch a mean receipt from a Desu on that one. Hyper Beam melting it down.
Nouns Esports is looking great so far in this first match. It looks like they have a bit of an answer for everything that Black Hand is throwing at them. But the stronger and stronger that Cinderace gets, the more difficult it will be to take it out. And I've never seen anyone play Cinderace like Jungle Book plays Cinderace.
Already sitting at level 13 is a great spot to be if you're Black Hand, but get some experiences with other players on your team. Overlord at 11 is a rare sight indeed.
Here we go. Rotom heading down towards Black Hand, something they're going to have to deal with here. And I'm not sure if Nouns Esports is going to try to push this in, as it looks like actually members of Black Hand might not be up there to defend as they're looking to score here in the bottom path.
JB doing a ton of damage to the book, throwing that into the face of Nouns Esports, but they have a pretty good defensive stand, and that goal zone is still up.
It looks like they are going to jump up to this pad. Nouns is going to have to back off. Really smart play right there. Curios, hey, careful, buddy. Horn leeching it almost into your own goal.
Yeah, but also dragging that B back so Black Hand can actually get the experience and not let a Desu poach any of that from under them.
Look, trust me, I don't think Black Hand's going to make that kind of mistake.
Well, we've seen wilder things, right?
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Zapdos will be spawning soon. We don't have another Rotom. We don't have another Dreadnought. We've just got one big fight. The first Zapdos fight of the grand finals.
Red Maw's already posturing. They're trying to keep an eye out for where Black Hand sets up. And Desu and everyone else just trying to make sure they've got the Unite moves. Check. As much experience as possible. Check. Same thing on Black Hand's side, and we're ready for a big time engage.
Here we go. Bruv just checking the tall grass here with these eggs, making sure that they don't have members of Black Hand hiding around this Zapdos. The question is, who is going to come in here with this engage? What Unite move is going to get thrown first? It looks like we've got a score in the bottom path as Hoopa is bringing members of Black Hand in. Nice little stun right here as this fight is breaking out.
Curios is on the charge. They're pushing far forward. Hound and Redmar on the backside. Slash is trying to engage. So is JB. They're trying to stay protected behind the Blissey. Curios is trying to find a mark. Overlord goes in. Hyper Beam falls south. That's a big Unite move. Bliss Assistance picks up Elo. That's not who they wanted. Redmar's on the chopping block, though. They get pushed out, and JB's on the chase. They get a KO on the Zarina, but Gatlu's being relentless. They're all over him. Jungle Book trying to hold it down. Blissey trying to get the heals. Slash is there. Bruv is there. Nouns Esports have settled this thing out, and Black Hand needs to set up for a re-engage as they are all out of Unite moves except for one Zarina.
And now you can see Black Hand starting to take down this Zapdos. Now that they know they've pushed Nouns out, it looks like they think they can get... Oh no, it looks like they're re-engaging on this fight. Gatlu's being chunked down here. Here come the Flaming Soccer Balls. That's one down. Jungle Book is cleaning him up right now. Zapdos is very, very low, but Adesu is right here for the steal.
Geese is pushing forward. Curios needs to babysit Adesu. Make sure they can't Hyper Beam through. Black Hand's all over Zapdos. Can they take it? Can they close it out? The Skull tries to come through, but it's still Black Hand that takes it.
Black Hand takes this first Zapdos, and points are going to rain in here. Amazing fight. They could not take Jungle Book down. They did everything they could to collapse on this Cinderace, and it wasn't enough.
What excellent patience by Black Blackhand. They took a good engage. They used all their Unite moves. They backed off a little bit, tried to lull Nouns Esports in with a pseudo flip, and as soon as Gatlu got too far, jumped all over.
Nouns Esports down but not out, but there's not a ton of time left on the clock. Blackhand looking to defend right here, but more than anything, they're just looking for this timer to tick down because they know they're way ahead.
Yeah, if they can just chip in and keep these scores from going in, they keep having Redmaw needing to reset. Good egg bomb by Slash on the button, keeping Redmaw from scoring, and they've bought themselves enough time, and there we are.
10 seconds left, and it's not enough for Nouns Esports. Blackhand taking game number 1 of your grand finals.
What a show by Blackhand, staying calm, cool, collected. Nouns Esports was really putting it to them early. They stayed in the pocket, they did their role, they scaled Jungle Book to the late game levels they needed and let Jungle Book do that work from the back line.
Yeah, it felt like they knew what their job was. Make sure that Jungle Book is nice and fed, because when Jungle Book is full, they cannot be taken down. That Cinderace right there just dominating.
Great follow-up by Slash. I think Slash used their Unite move on Elo. However, they weren't punished by that. They were able to back off and be able to hit that re-engage and get themselves a win. Let's take a look at these numbers in
there in game number 1, but weren't able to get it done at Zapdos. Here we are. Game 2, Blackhand, your purple team, Nouns Esports, your orange team, the grand finals of Pokemon Unite World Championships.
Bruv going to be responsible for babysitting a little turtle, and those walls are surgical when you're talking about Bruv on Mr. Mime. Curios being absolutely relentless, though, coming through, getting a big-time KO on them, as Curios is getting awfully low. A Desu there for the support. They're going to try and chip in. Curios goes down.
Wow, 1 for each team here. Elo trying to chase it up and not able to get a Desu right there. A lot of fighting here in this bottom path, as we have 3 Pokemon from both teams.
Yep, and Nouns Esports trying to find it. Overlord babysitting 2 players up top. A lot of people babysitting today. Sprago says that Steenie's just trying to get over to Serena and take over. Gatlu just needs a KO so they can kick over to that Trevenant.
Overlord already level 5 here. I mean, very much known for being amazing on Lucario. So this is going to be a sight to see. A Desu caught out. No, Curios not able to secure. Let's see if they can chase it down. They back off.
A Desu gets it done and gets out of static here as Blackhand. Curios is just working on that Corphish, going to get themselves a level 4.
Oh, look at this fight. E-Speed, Lucario trying to get it done, barely making it out of there. The tree is just punching into the air right now, saying, come on back.
Overlord,
I want to fight.
Overlord not concerned. They knew Gatlu was coming back, and they're dressed like Elvis. I'm about to send you exactly where you're from. You're a ghost type. Let's get it done. Overlord darting through, catching a mean reset. Gonna jump back into the action. Big question mark. Of course it isn't. They're gonna see Redmaw low on HP, tandem with Elo, and Redmaw might leash this one out.
Ooh, beautiful play right there, using that Corphish to get the reset on the extreme speed. Gatlu at the same time looking for a score, but they might go down for their trouble. Whoa! Tree made it home.
Yeah, a nice little portal right under them. They're going to try and score. If Blackhand gives up on it, they get free points. Otherwise, they get a good reset.
Gatlu maybe in trouble once again right here. Overlord on this Lucario, just so incredibly mean. Goodbye.
Even Elo getting into the action now. Those 2 are working in tandem very well, stifling the tree, chopping it down 1 limit at a time.
Here we go. Some big scores up into the top path right here for Blackhand. Looking great in this top path. Lucario. What season is this? Season 1 Pokemon Unite?
Yeah, well, you know, shades of the past where both of these teams started in February. Here we go. A Desu, already a war total. They want to get Blastoise, and they want to start getting into the face of this Blackhand squad, as that's a big defender type Pokemon.
Looks like no one from Blackhand is down here except for Slash, just trying to defend here in this bottom path. Curios might be in trouble here, trying to chase down a KO on Bruv, not able to get it. Nice pickup there for Nouns Esports. The confusion into the barrier, huge.
Yeah, Nouns Esports get a good amount of those Bs. They're doing good on their levels here. However, Blackhand has 2 players sitting at level 8, and that's going to be huge for this fight.
Someone we have not seen much of yet is Jungle Book. They've just been spending their time getting as much experience as possible. Once again, not level 9 here for this Dreadnought, but they are a level 8 Cinderace, kicking these big soccer balls, trying to take this first big KO and get a secure here as they just tick over to level 9.
Redmaw with a big time engage. They're trying to get it done, but JB scoring it. The KO streak of 2 for them. The Book doing great. Slash holding it down. Geese trying to get back in the action is Bruv. We've seen them steal objectives with the Confusion Blast many times before, but Curious knows that, and they're getting in their pocket. They're following him down. Gatlu comes through, and it's Slash that takes it down for Blackhand, and they're going to turn the tides on Nouns Esports. They're going to see how many points they can score and how many bodies they can take down.
Slash with the big old egg and the big old secure right here. We've got a bit of a fight happening right here as they're being pushed into this goal. Gatlu trying to take them back towards the base, and it looks like Nouns Esports is going to back off.
Good defensive defensive bliss assistance onto the book by Slash to make sure that they don't go down and send that high-level experience to Nouns Esports and allow them to catch up that way.
Overlord coming in here at level 10 Lucario right now. Ooh, getting caught out possibly by Bruv. This would be huge. This would be a huge KO if they're able to get it. Confusion is up, but they miss.
Bruv is absolutely surgical with those walls, and holding it down in the face of two players is admirable, but Elo with the perfect hyperspace hole, getting Overlord out of danger and right back into the action.
Jungle Book just defending up top here at this Rotom. They do not want to let it go, and big Unite move here from Blastoise. They might be pushing this thing as here we go. We got the Rapid Spin coming in. We got the Unite moves pushing, and that Rotom looks like it could be, oh no, it's gone. It's gone.
Like 2 Unite moves were used, but Curio seems almost unfazed as they're darting through. They get their first KO in this arena. Red Maw is down. Gatlu's trying to put the pressure the other way. Rapid Spin Water Spout going to put some pressure on, and Book, Elo, and Curios are just going to decide to back off.
Wow, what a ton of fighting happening here early, and you can see Blackhand looking up. All of their Pokemon are very high level. Nouns Esports is going to need to do something about this. Overlord is already level 11.
Overlord is known for getting these. That's why last game when I said only level 11, but this is way further into the game than this is right now. They're at the 5-minute mark already sitting at level 11.
We've got Dreadnought coming up here in 20 seconds, and this is going to be a big fight. We've got Unite moves only on a few Pokemon for both of these teams, but one of the big ones, we've got the Hoopa here for Blackhand, able to bring the entire team down to this fight, and it looks like Nouns just ticked over to level 9 as well.
Yeah, Blackhand, Cinderace, Jungle Book just picked up their Unite move, and Blackhand wants to kick this action off, and they're looking at Bruv early. That wall comes through, but it can't stop the big Hoopa unbound. Jungle Book's kind of fended off as Slash is playing very far forward. Mr. Mime's coming back through, but nobody's down just yet. They're putting the pressure on. Overlord is trying to find an opening, and they're converging on Dreadmaw. Keys is United as well. Redmaw's caught on the backside, and here comes Overlord trying to E-speed through, catching all the resets through the bees. Showtime! Spirit Fingers coming through for Bruv, trying to deal in some damage, but nobody's down yet. This fight is going on. Geese is pushing far forward. It's almost like they use 2 Unite moves. Gatlu's all over Dreadnought. Trevenant Unite comes out, and they're collapsing. That's a fluffy tail on Dreadnought. Who's going to take it?
The Dreadnought is leashing.
They're trying to throw damage at as fast as they can. Curios comes through the KO on Blastoise. That Dreadnought's taken off the map, and it's the book sorting it out as Gatlu's putting the pressure on. 3 players down for Nouns.
What a fight. What an incredible fight there. Blackhand takes that after every single Unite move gets thrown in the book, and Jungle Book ends up getting some big KOs.
It looks so good. Elo's like, am I really going to get these bees for free? Come on, somebody else on my team needs these, right? And Book rolls through and says, yeah, I got you.
I think those are my bees, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to go ahead and take those. And now we can see this Rotom possibly going down. Gatlu trying to steal it, trying to kidnap this Rotom, bring it back. Oh, and they're not able to get it here. Secured by Blackhand.
Absolutely great. Jungle Book getting the KO for their efforts. Make that a KO streak of 2. They're sitting on the goal zone, and they absolutely shatter that thing. And Blackhand is looking very strong in this one.
Now the question is Blackhand going to push this or just get more experience all over the map? They're probably going to go back, especially Jungle Books, just so they can hopefully become level 15 by Zapdos. We'll see.
That's a big question mark. We already have 2 players level 13, 1 level 12, and they're going to try and push that advantage as we look across the way, and Nouns is struggling to find experience on the map.
Let me tell you, the level advantage in this game is huge for Blackhand. They already did so well at that team fight at Zapdos last game, and this game, they're way ahead on levels.
I like how Overlord pushes forward to get vision and is so confident in their escapability. They see 4 players for Nouns and even hang out just to make sure everybody on their team knows, hey, there's 4 up here, you're good to go.
We're going to have a level 14 Jungle Book for this. I mean, Cinderace is just already so incredible at level 14. And then you Jungle Book play and you think, wow, this might be the best Pokemon in the game, or at least one of the best players in the world.
Slash is trying to buy some time, gets a good reset here, and they're just going to be guarding around that middle area. The Dreadnought will spawn on the map, but it'll be taken away immediately when Zapdos hits.
Now take a look here. Blackhand is just completely zoning out Nouns Esports. They're going to have to find a way in, and it looks like they're actually jumping over into this bottom bush right here. Yep. Oh, Blastoise actually heads back out through a very sneaky portal right here. Jungle Book getting some health right now. Everyone resetting in this moment. They're not ready to fight just yet. We'll see who ends up firing the first shot as Bruv looks for a big score, and it looks like Blackhand is moving into fight.
They get that score, and they're moving forward. Unite moves are coming out. That's a big Blastoise Unite, and they see who they catch up. 1 player down for Nouns already. They're moving through. Bruv is getting low as well. They're playing far forward. They're playing far forward. Jungle Book is down, and that's a huge player for Nouns, but there's 3 for them, and that's a numbers advantage for Blackhand. Can they turn it around? Adasu's trying to do as much work as humanly possible. It's going to Water Spout. It's going to Rapid Spin. Gatlu's going to come in, and this Zapdos going down. It's going down quickly. Who's going to seal this thing? Curio's waiting. waiting. Curios is waiting to seal this thing up. Can they slash it down as Slash puts the protect in? But they go too early and get it on the backside anyways. And now Nouns Esports are on the verge, but nobody is really there for Blackhand. Just Elo holding 25 points is scrambling, and they can cut them off. Big Unite does.
Taking it into the air, 50 points here from Slash. They just can't stop it right now. 307-169 as we've got a sneaky sword heading into the main base. There we go, 407-169. Nouns Esports has to mount a comeback.
Yep, and they're going to give up this outer tier goal zone here, and they're going to try to defend the other two. Jungle Book just dealing in some damage as Geese catch a reset, and Nouns Esports is looking to push.
This match just got a lot closer. 407-269, a couple big scores, and this thing is all evened up. 35 seconds left to go. Nouns really needs a win here in this match, and they've got to make a big push right now.
We got Slash going for the back half, and Nouns Esports hasn't really started the push here, as Jungle Book is just all about getting experience and trying to get their Unite move back.
Love
There's
this play from Slash. Big play. Even if Noun scores right here, it might not be enough because of these 80 points right here. Noun is putting in some points into the top path, but too many of them are getting KO'd. Blackhand able to defend, kicking the soccer balls. The Unite move doesn't matter. Blastoise, Blackhand taking game number 2. Let's go, North America.
That's another strong showing by Blackhand, and completely reversed from what we saw in game 1, where they were struggling to keep up an experience. This time they got out of the gates quick, got some quick KOs, and never gave up that lead.
Yeah, I gotta say, Blackhand just looking fantastic here in game number 2. You know, we had the strategy switch up here from Nouns. Both teams switching up their strategy a little bit, and it just didn't seem like it was the play. They did get some value out of that Blastoise. The big plan, obviously, rapid spin onto Jungle Book, taken down. But Blackhand was able to punish them for that decision.
Get it done, get the job done, get out of here. Don't even open the door for opportunity for Nouns Esports.
Here we are, Nouns Esports, your purple team, Blackhand, your orange team. This is the grand finals, and it could be the last game of the Pokemon Unite World Championships.
Here we go, Gatlu playing early, trying to keep Curios out from getting stacks, but that's a fruitless endeavor as they back off. Geese and Bruv there for the support.
Yeah, Curios in this bottom path with 3. It looks like Overlord going to be playing this top path with the sword. We got the Lord of the Sword here in the top path trying to deal with Red Mazarina.
Book pulls up for the support. Adesu back on the Sylveon. That's a great level 4 power spike, and they're going to try and leverage that in the face of Book. And of course, the Han Edge that takes so long to level up into the Aegislash.
Jungle Book heading back down to the central area right here, just looking to get enough experience to evolve. Letting it sit here actually for a second so that passive experience can sort of tick up, 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 and hopefully get the evolution off of the KO. And they get it, perfect timing.
Yep, they want to get to that Raboot and keep pushing the pace and leveling up here. Giza Desu just keeping an eye out for what Blackhand might be up to at these top Bs. They've been rotating hard to it, but right now it's just Slash taking a good amount of them, sitting with 12 points, reeling and retreating, and they have to send Nouns Esports with their pockets a little bit more empty than they'd like.
Yeah, here we go. They just sent Slash up top so that they can fight down here at this bottom path and throw a bunch of points in the goal. Nouns not able to stop them, but here they come. Now that Sylveon's down in this bottom path, picking up a couple KOs. Let's go.
Nouns Esports turning the tide, getting 2 big-time KOs. Upstairs, we've got Nouns Esports, Redmaw scoring points, hitting Zarina much earlier than in the last game.
Slash fighting with Redmaw in this top path, just trying to defend themselves against a mean Zarina. Adesu hanging out in this bottom path, picking up some XP.
Elo coming through, getting a core fish. They need to get their levels, of course, most importantly for that second Dreadnought. And we got a base back from the War Turtle from Gatlu.
Looks like Gatlu maybe heading up to the top path or into their central area just to get some more experience right now. We got a minute until our first Dreadnought fight. Overlord looking to get that level 7 so they can become an Aegislash.
Desu coming through. Curios just going to curse and charge forward. They want to hit level 7 soon, but here comes JB with the engage. Desu's getting real low. They catch an egg for Bruv. Gets a great level of support from Nouns Esports, getting a Desu out of danger.
Jungle Book looking great right here. Already level 7, but looking for their level 9. Overlord possibly getting caught out here trying to run, and they cannot get away.
Astonished that they got KO'd by that Doublade, sent packing, and they need to respawn and get back onto the map.
Here we go. Redmaw just charging up that Zarina's Queenly Majesty right here as we have bees spawning here in this bottom path. Ooh, a nice little catcher, maybe a KO. No, Elo able to get out of there as they secure the bees there in the bottom path and start heading down for Dreadnought.
Hard rotation here. Blackhand's going to show up in short order as Jungle Book's getting there, and they're absolutely eviscerated is Overlord on the Doublade.
Here comes Adesu pushing forward, just trying to zone them out with that hyper voice as they get ready here to possibly take this Dreadnought. Jungle Book not making it to the bottom path just yet. In fact, Jungle Book, what a sneaky boy, heading into the central area of Nouns, and that's stolen by
Hyperspace
Blackhand.
Hole gets it. Jungle Book's play is going to pay off. They're going to get tons of Spirits on the backside. And Elo, you absolute legend. Hyperspace Hole for the secure. Not what you'd expect, but exactly what Blackhand wanted.
And Nouns Esports does not know where Jungle Book is, but here it comes from the back, a pincer attack, jumping in here, huge Unite move, taking him down. Let's go, Jungle Book.
Curios moving forward, one player down for Nouns Esports, but they're putting together a pretty good push here. Egg to the book, and they're keep pushing forward as well.
Ooh.
Overlord coming through. Sylveon getting KO on the tree. Overlord getting KO on Zarina.
Jungle Book just heading back here and now going to get some more experience here. What an expert play there from Blackhand.
Overlord, what a legend. That War Turtle tried to hit the spin, get the berry, and Overlord said this sword's too sharp. No,
Here
sir.
we go. Blackhand once again putting pressure on up and out in the top path. They have Jungle Book up here. It's going to be difficult for Nouns to out-secure this, but they've got the egg. They've got the stomp. Here it comes. No, taken down, I believe, actually by Elo, the Hoopa.
Redmaw coming through. They're low on HP. They pick up an egg. Book, another KO for them. They're all over Bruv. Curios is trying to leash them back with a big leech of its own. Huge push is what they're looking for. Get them all the goal zone so this Rotom can hit. Bruv is trying their best, but Blackhand's all over them. They get KO'd, and here we go. Blackhand's going to get some points in, and they're going to sandbag it as long as they can because, hey, Elo's got 32.
Yeah, there you go. Nice overdunk here for Blackhand, and Blackhand is just playing phenomenally here in game number 3. They're playing like they're champions, and they're trying to take it home right now.
Nouns Esports not too far behind. Adesu coming through, trying to leverage that hyper voice. Overlord picking up an egg, hitting on the retreat. Another odd no for them.
Here we go. Overlord slashing it up, already level 10 here. But you know who's a pretty high level too? Yeah, it's that Jungle Book. Level 12 Cinderace here at the 5-minute mark.
Adesu not far behind, or excuse me, Gatlu not far behind on the Blastoise. That's going to be a point of contention. They have their Unite move, and that's a great way to set up a great engage for Nouns.
And here we go. The Unite move's coming in from Hoopa. It looks like everyone's backing off a little bit. The Hyper Voice coming in. No, we're engaging now.
Overlord's looking for a way, and they hit a big wide guard, and they're actually just backing off. No sense in engaging into what Nouns Esports is trying to do. Bliss assistance onto Redmaw. They're going to try to get it done. Trevenant Unite back the other way. Huge KO on the Blissey. They're moving far forward. Rapid Spin Water Spouts going straight after Book, and they catch them before the reset. 3 players down for Blackhand, and that's Redmaw absolutely popping off, stomping them out like Indomicon Sue. Redmaw is all over this Dreadnought. Blackhand sent packing.
Blackhand could not make it home. Jungle Book is going down. Elo trying to stay around for the steal. Hey, they've done it once before. Maybe they can do it again. This Dreadnought is low. Here comes the big egg from Slash. Let's see who can get it. And it looks like, yes, it's going to be Nouns Esports.
Redmaw getting it done. They got all the KOs. They got the secure. And now it's the Hoopa getting in the mix. Geese about that action. They're coming through, but Overlord had the Blisses in for a short second. Can they take it down on Adesu? They do. And now it's poor Geese trying to hold it down.
And here we go. Overlord just pushing forward, looking for a KO right here as Curios pushes these bees towards the side of Blackhand.
Bruv chipping him up, trying to steal that bee out from Overlord. A fruitless endeavor. Again, JB and Elo working through this Rotom. This is going straight in the face of Nouns.
Yeah, big pressures. This Rotom's going to head towards Nouns Esports, something they're going to have to deal with while Blackhand has their pick of all the experience on the map.
Yeah, Nouns really needs to turn the focus internally onto their side of the map, get as much of those wild Pokemon as they can, and avoid big-time engages to Blackhand. Try and find a pick. Don't go for the big team engages. But look at all the static that's being caused in the bottom path. They need to send resources down there as Blackhand is being relentless on that push.
Yeah, it looks like Slash maybe getting a little too far, getting chased down here by Godless, saying we do not want to let you head home, but no, we are going to back off here because there's more action in the bottom path as Overlord's coming in.
Big engage, Rapid Spin Water Spout going to try and find it. They're going to catch a reset here just in time. Great work by Geese to keep them out of trouble.
1 minute left until Zapdos. Blackhand looking great. Nouns Esports in a solid position here. But the big question mark is, can Nouns actually win a massive fight at Zapdos? They haven't been able to do it yet.
Bruv gets a KO on their counterpart, and of course Overlord keeps trying to level up. Redmaw getting big, level 13. That's who I'm looking for. They're going to need them in a big way if they want to take this Zapdos in the face of what Blackhand's bringing.
That's right. That's a level 14 Zarina, and we've seen how powerful Zarina's been even all day. If they're able to catch out this Cinderace or this Sword, they might be able to win this fight. Right now, we have 15 seconds until this Zapdos. This could be the last Zapdos of the World Championships. Black Hand is looking to put this thing away right now. Nouns Esports needs this to stay alive, and this fight looks like it could be starting.
Curios is all over Gatlu. That's a rapid spin water spout. They catch a big time reset. All that damage fades off. Sword goes in. Overlord tries to find the wide guard. And are they going to engage off of this? The egg goes off. Here we go. Hoop is on bound. They're throwing fists in the air. Big Unite move catches all of Black Hand. They're pushing forward. Bliss Assist comes through. That's the first KO. One player down for Nouns. They're going to push forward. They're going to try and convert. They're converging on Bruff. You're going down. See you later. They're moving forward. Overlords are relentless all over Adesu. That hyper voice hasn't hit any notes at all. There's no ears on a Sword. They're coming through.
Down,
give him another
down.
One. 4 down. Just Gatlu, the big Blastoise, gonna try and sort this thing out, but they are tearing through this Zapdos, and they are tearing through this Gatlu, and this is Black Hand's world, and we're just living in it as they're collapsing on this Zapdos, and this could be it.
Black Hand kicking down this Zapdos, just a few hits left.
Bang!
Black Hand secures it. The final Zapdos, that could be it for the grand finals of the World Championships, as the points are gonna be raining in here. Nouns is gonna do everything they can to push them back, but Black Hand is relentless.
The plates are full with hundo burgers like Jughead, and they're going straight in. Black Hand was full. They wanted more. KO streak of 2 for Overlord. This lead is stretching out like taffy. Nouns Esports is back against the wall. If they were kicked through it, they're not even on the same block. They're not even the same parking lot. They're not even the same state or stratosphere or country. This is where they're at now. They're up against it.
Where they are is Black Hand's world, and we might all be living in it. Black Hand is 30 seconds away from becoming your world champion unless Nouns can do something about it. Overlord just putting some more gravy on top right here. 25 seconds right now. There just aren't enough points to score. There aren't enough members of Nouns Esports. Adesu with the Unite move, but I think it's fruitless right here as we have 15 seconds left.
Yeah, they're caught out. They're on the backside of nowhere. Overlord's looking for a gauge. They're trying to pad the stats. That's a huge reset timer, and Black Hand, baby.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black Hand is your world champion of Pokémon Unite. Undefeated North America. Black Hand, look at them. The best team in the world.